Hello and welcome to Intelligent Action. I'm Dr. Kath Bicknell, and in this video I want to share with you an example of what I mean when I talk about intelligent action as a time when how we think shapes how we move, but also how we move can shape how we think and feel. And I want to do this with an example from bike riding, which I hope is relatable to bike riders of all types and levels. So the example is, it's two words you can think in those times when you want to be a bit more efficient or feel a bit better, or your skills aren't working how they should and you want to kind of bring them back. And these two words, mountain biking basics, look ahead. Look ahead. What's remarkable is what happens when we break down why thinking look ahead can change how you move. So if you start by thinking about the opposite scenario, often when riders are tired or hungry or a bit anxious about what's coming up, you notice people start to drop their heads and they start looking right in front of the front wheel. Now when you do that, all your body weight shifts over that front wheel. It's a great position to be in if you want to flip over the handlebars because you're halfway there already. So it hardly makes you feel more in control. Yeah, anxiety lifts. But also, when you're looking just ahead like that, you're not giving yourself much time to react to the information coming through your visual field. So your riding becomes react, react, react. There's not much time to plan or adapt or change a course of action. And again, you feel a loss of control and an increase in anxiety and a loss of smoothness on the trails. Compared to if you look, say 10, 15 meters further ahead, say going around a corner, some really interesting shifts start to happen. So the first one is, on a bike, where you look is where you go. So if you start to shift your eyes to look ahead, your head moves, shoulders move, torso moves, arms move, bike moves. Yeah. So by thinking these two words, look ahead, you kind of coordinate this really amazing whole of body action to get around that corner. And it's way simpler than trying to instruct each bit of your body how to do this thing. So it's really interesting in that way. But also when you look ahead, you give yourself more time and you start planning a line around certain features of the environment, and you can choose where you want to go, and you can choose an easier line or a more challenging line, and you can choose where to put your effort down and power and connect things smoothly. So straight away you start bringing back in control. You've got more choice, you've got more confidence, all of this starts to lift and anxiety starts to go down. So you get these efficiency gains in how you move, but you also get a shift in emotion experience as well from lifting your eyes and doing something as simple as looking ahead. If you'd like an upgraded version of this technique, another one I really love is imagining there's a torch shining out your belly button and it's lighting up where you want to go. And by looking where the torch is shining, you look ahead, so you get all of those benefits. But also by shining that torch with your belly button, you start steering with your hips and you add in a layer to that movement on the bike. So yeah, this one's really nice. Again, going around a big corner or kind of adapting to a whole bunch of little corners on the way. Give it a go. Give it a go next time you're out on the bike. Just see what happens when you drop your eyes and you're looking right in front of the front wheel, and then just notice and observe what happens when you look ahead and see how it shapes how you move, but also how you feel. And just take a moment to just really be amazed at how something simple can be so complex and incredible at the same time.